or animal biology?
Virology.
I can't quite hear you. Can you repeat that? Virology. Okay. So
Yes.
viruses. That's really interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. And Tati, welcome to class. Tatiana or Tati Tulin, welcome to class. How are you doing? Okay, Tati, your microphone is muted, remember. Um, but okay, and Joao, welcome to class as well. Joao, how are you?
Thanks. I'm fine with you.
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Um, and so Joao, what did you do today? What have you done today?
Um, I went to the park, read a book,
Red.
practice, read a book, practice yoga.
Okay, nice. Yoga's great. Reading's awesome. Went to the park. That sounds like a good full day.
Yes,
What book did you read?
it's a spiritual book.
Spiritual. It's a spiritual
Yeah.
book. Okay, good. Nice. And Tati, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, Tati Twin's not there. Okay, and looks like we've got a new student. I can't pronounce your name. I can't read that quite yet. What's your name?
My name is Andrew. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Sorry,
now.
teacher, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. And
You
so
talking
what's your name?
about me?
Yeah.
My name is Angie. Angie.
Okay, Andre.
Yeah.
Okay, Andre.
Yeah.
Okay. In so English maybe we'd say Andrew? Andre? Andre. Cool, Andre.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Andre, where are you from?
I'm from Kiev.
From Kiev.
Yeah,
Okay,
from
Kiev.
Ukraine.
Okay, cool. And yeah, welcome to the class. It's nice to see you.
Uh,
What do you like to do in your free time? What do you do for fun?
I'm my favorite is bicycling.
Okay, so you like
Bicycling.
to bicycle?
Yes, to
Okay.
bicycle. Maybe uh, 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 use bicycle actively. Maybe for every day for about 50 kilometers.
Okay, so you bike every day for about 50 kilometers. That's awesome.
Yes,
That's
I ride my bicycle in my job and back in my home.
okay. Awesome. That's a great thing to do. That's great
Yeah,
exercise.
I'm
Okay.
really fit because of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'll get you very fit. Okay, and Ismail, welcome to class. Ismail, how are you doing?
I am doing well, Joshua. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you again.
Nice
Um,
to see you as well.
thanks. And so, Ismail, what did you do today?
Uh, I swam in the pool. There is a small pool in our housing complex, Joshua, and the weather was not so cold today. It is about 31 degrees Celsius, and I went to go walking with my neighbor on the park. There is a
At
park with a small lake in it, close to my housing complex. We went there with my neighbor, uh, and we walk and talk about different topics with each other.
nice. That sounds great. One thing we went to the park, or I went for a walk at the park or in the park. Um,
At, uh, Actually, around mm, Joshua, there is a small lake in the park, and we walk around the lake on the park. Oh, there
that
is a walking way around the lake, and we walk on the way in this park.
Okay, so you walked around the lake. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
That works. And one other thing, we walked and talked. So you get
Yes.
the ed ending. But good.
Walked and talked.
Perfect. That sounds awesome. And Karen, welcome to class as well. Karen, how are you doing? And Karen, your microphone is muted. So you have to unmute your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Hi, teacher. I'm very fine, thank you. Oh.
Nice, that's good to hear. And so Karen, where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela, but I'm living in Ireland right now. I got what did you say? I can hear you. No, I can hear you. Sorry.
Joshua, we can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you like Ireland?
Sorry. What?
How do you like Ireland? Do you like Ireland or do you not like it?
Is some things likes me, but another things like the weather. I really don't like the Irish weather.
Yeah.
Actually, I hate it.
Rainy.
A lot, all day.
Okay, nice though. That's good. And you were saying you graduated with something?
I'm journalist. I work as freelance journalist and community manager. So that's I'm looking for improve my English here, and then attend some classes of marketing of something like that.
Okay. So I'm looking to improve my English here and then maybe attend some marketing classes.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And so good. And Tati Turin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Tati, how are you doing?
Great, thank you.
Okay, awesome. And do you prefer me to call you Tatiana, Tati Turin, Tati? What would you prefer?
Never mind. Just up to you.
It's up to me? Okay. I'll probably move in between all of those then. But good, let's get into today's class. And let's have Andrei, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Yeah, today we'll learn travel vocabulary and discuss traveling to different countries and talk about how to use public transportation.
Nice, that sounded really good. One thing I noticed, learn travel vocabulary. Can you repeat travel?
Yeah, travel.
Yeah, travel. So learn travel vocabulary. Good. That sounded great. Let's go to the next page. And let's have Andrei, can you can you read the title and ask Tati the first question?
Discuss the questions with your classmates. Do you like to travel? Why or why not?
This question for me, yes?
Yeah, Tati.
I like to travel very, very much. I don't know, maybe it is my wish from my childhood when I was a big map near my bed, and every morning when I wake up, I look at the map and imagine how I travel all over the world. And maybe my dream came true because I was in Germany, Poland, Turkey, Cyprus, and yes, I like to travel very much because I can learn about different people, their cultures, learn their language, and try their food. and learn how they live, what they do like, what they don't like. uh, just like that. And now I learn Italian language, and I want to go to Italy, but I don't know when.
Awesome. That's great. One thing, I'm learning Italian. We wouldn't say,
Learning
yeah, learning Italian. We wouldn't say the Italian language. We just say Italian. Um,
Italian.
yeah, so I'm learning Italian, and then try their food, what they like and what they don't like. So we wouldn't need the auxiliary verb do. We wouldn't say do, what they do like. Just what they like and what they don't like.
Hmm.
Okay, but good. That's awesome. That sounds great. Traveling is a lot of fun, at least according to me. Okay, Tati, can you ask Lana the next question?
Okay. Lana, what is the best place you have traveled to? Why did you like it?
The best place to me was Malaysia because the people was very patient. They help us too much, and I like the weather. I like the food. I like the people. Um, I like the people manners. Mm, but I don't like the flight because it was very so far. I scared when the place was so far.
How long?
Uh, 7 or 8 hours.
Oh, too
Yes,
long.
was too much, and the
Okay.
weather was not good, so I scared.
It was from Moscow.
Excuse me,
Where from? Where was your flight? Where from?
from Iraq to
Where?
from Iraq.
Ah, from where? Mhm.
Yes, to Qatar, then for Malaysia was too far.
Was it from Europe? Is that what you said?
From Iraq
From Iraq.
to
In
Qatar,
English?
yes. Yes,
Yeah, sorry. In English, the pronunciation is more like Iraq. Iraq.
Iraq.
Yeah, Iraq. Can you just repeat? I know it's different in your country. Can you repeat Iraq?
Iraq?
Yeah, Iraq. Good. It sounds a little bit strange, I'm sure. But that was good. The best place to me, maybe, instead of saying the best place to me, we could say my favorite place, or you could say the best place I've been, or the best place I've been.
I always forget I have been to US. I have been. I like it, but I forget it.
Okay, good. So the best place I've been was Malaysia because the people was very patient. How would we correct the people was very patient? How would you change that?
Mm, Where?
Yeah, good, because it's
Yes,
plural.
yes.
So let's get into that. The people were
Uh,
very patient. They help. So we'd want
help.
to put that in the past tense. Yeah, they helped us. And instead of saying much, we probably say a lot. And I like the past tense as well.
I like.
Liked the
I
weather,
like.
liked the food, and I liked the people. And then instead of saying I don't like the
I
flight,
didn't like.
yeah, good job. I didn't like the flight because it was very far. I was scared. 7 or 8 hours. Good. Lana, can you repeat those sentences?
Okay, my favorite place was Malaysia because the people were very patient. They helped us a lot, and I liked the weather. I liked the food. I liked the people. I didn't like flight because it was very far. I was scared. 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, okay. I didn't like the flight. And maybe instead of just to make this a complete sentence, it was 7 or 8 hours.
Okay.
Okay, good. Lana, can you ask Karen the next question?
What's the worst place you have traveled to? Why didn't you like it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think the worst place I have traveled was in my own country, Venezuela, in a state called Apure, because there is a lot of bad highways with a lot of holes. You know, the service like the electricity or the water are not so good there. I don't know. It's not for me. Was not a very good place to live. Maybe for someone to live here for all his or her life, but not for me, I think.
Teacher, I can't hear you.
Joshua, you
Sorry.
can.
Gosh. Okay, so back here, the only thing I noticed was are a lot about highways because it's plural. In English, we can say potholes instead of just holes in the highway. But other than that, that sounded really good, Karen. Sorry about muting my microphone. I keep muting it because it's a little bit windy. Okay, and so does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, so if there are no questions, let's go to the next page. And Karen, can you read the title?
Vocabulary. Read the words. Ask about any you don't know.
Good. And Joao, can you read the first 5 words?
Okay. Check in, take off, roads, hostel, hotel.
Good. The only small thing I saw was route.
Route.
You could say route or route. It depends on where you are. Route or route. So I think people maybe in England would say more route, and people in the United States, at least where I'm from in the United States, said route.
Okay.
But yeah, so route or route.
Sorry, teacher, is the same meaning?
Yes. So are you asking what the meaning is, or if it's the same meaning?
The same is the have the same meaning? Are they have the same meaning?
Yeah, so both pronunciations have the same meaning. Have the same meaning. Does that make sense?
The pronunciation of hotel is
Okay.
hotel,
So we say hostel
hostel,
and hotel.
hotel. Okay,
Yeah. Hostel, hotel.
thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, and Ismail, can you read the next 4 words? Ismail, are you there? Okay, let's have Andrei. Andrei, can you read the last 4 words?
Sightseeing, suitcase, subway, hitchhiking.
Good. So, I saw a hitch. Hitchhike. Can you repeat hitch?
Hitch.
Yeah. It's a hard one to pronounce, that TCH sound. Hitch. Hitchhike.
Hitch.
Good. And then suitcase.
Suitcase.
Good. Suitcase. Okay. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions here?
Teacher, what it means hitchhike?
Okay. The question we'd ask there, what does hitchhike mean? Can you repeat the question?
What does hitchhike mean?
Good. Awesome. And does anybody know? Can anybody answer her? What does hitchhike mean?
Yes. Maybe I can answer that question. We use hitchhike if you want to achieve some place in a cheaper way.
Okay, if we want to go
using car, staying at the door and raise up your hand and trying to stop any of car and achieve to destination using that way.
Yeah.
Is something like auto stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of an auto stop, but I'm sure it's similar. So, can you repeat your definition just with some of the corrections that I made? Can you repeat those sentences? I'm not sure who it was either. Was it Joao or was it Andre? Andre, was it you with the definition?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you just repeat it? So instead of saying we use hitchhike, we'd say we hitchhike.
Yes.
And just repeat it with the corrections.
we hitchhike if you wanna go somewhere cheaply. You stand up on the side of the road and raise your thumb in order to ask a car for a ride. You're welcome.
Joshua, I can't hear you.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
And thank you again. Aldona, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice.
I hope
Okay,
you
well,
too.
welcome.
Fine.
Thanks. Welcome to class. And so, does anybody else have any other questions here? Any other questions about any of these words?
I have a question.
Okay.
What's the sightseeing mean?
Sightseeing. Okay. So what does sightseeing mean? Can anybody answer?
Sightseeing, this word used when we want to see some interesting place, and sightseeing maybe historical places or interesting places to see. For example, there are a lot of sites here in this city or in this country.
Yeah.
The places of interest that make very interesting places.
I think that's good. So sightseeing is go to see an interesting place. You just go to look at what is around. Is sightseeing. That's great. That's a really good definition.
Is it like a
Perfect. And
tourist place?
any other questions here? Any other questions? Okay. So if there are no more questions, let's go to the next page. And actually, I think we've spent enough time on that. Let's go to the next one. Tati, can you read the title and try the first sentence?
I got a flat.
Tati, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Tati Tulin. Okay, let's go to Lana. Lana, can you read the title and fill in the first sentence?
Okay. Fill the blanks. I got a flat. I got a flat.
Okay, and
No.
so can anybody hear me? Andre or Joao or David?
Yes.
Or anybody?
I
Can
can
anybody
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes, Joshua.
Ismail.
Yes, Joshua. We can hear you.
Okay.
Can
I'm
you
not
hear
sure.
us?
Joshua, do you hear us?
Maybe I got a flat locket.
No.
I got a flat locket.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear
Yes.
But why Joshua can't hear
you. I
me?
had a problem with connection.
Maybe.
Oh, welcome back.
Come back.
Joshua, can you hear us?
Don't leave us.
Okay. Hi guys. So I'm back. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. So that was it then. So let's go on to this page. And Tati, can you read the title and the first sentence?
Where?
Just coming up right now. There it is.
Okay.
Can you see it?
I got a flat.
Yeah.
I got a flat reserved.
Not I got a flat
No.
reserved. We choose a different word here.
Locked.
Not quite. Maybe if you can ask one of your classmates for help.
Ismail, do you know?
I couldn't see the page, Joshua.
Okay, so maybe if you leave class and come right back, that might help. I'm not sure why we were having so many troubles. I'm going to stop the screen share and I'll put it back on too. So, does that help? Can you see it now?
No.
I can't see.
No. Yes.
I see it. I can see it.
Okay, so everybody can see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so this first one, who can help her out?
I can help her.
Okay.
I got a flat tire.
Good, exactly.
What
So-
does it mean?
Tire without air.
Yeah, when your tire, the black rubber part of a car, has no air. Does that make sense, Tati?
I don't know the word tire. What does it mean, tire?
Okay, tire is like a wheel. So tire is the rubber part of a wheel. Does that make sense?
Tatitulin, do you use snow tire at the winter?
Yeah, so you can use a snow tire during the winter, for sure. So it's the rubber part of a wheel, maybe of a car. Does that make sense, Tati?
Sorry, teacher, I have a
I don't understand. Flat, is it a room? Flat? Or what is this?
Ah,
Flat
okay, so
tire.
flat can be an apartment. Flat's usually apartment in British English, more than in American English. And so, yeah, so there are two meanings of flat. Flat can be without air, so like a pancake is a common expression, flat as a pancake, and a flat can also be an apartment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. So perfect. And let's have Karen. Can you try the next one?
It means that a person have problems with. Yes,
Yeah, it means the person has problems with their
I
wheels.
think flat.
Okay, and I couldn't quite hear that, Tati.
I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. It's now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly now. Okay, so hopefully this is good. Lana, can you try this next sentence?
This isn't the car I accident online.
This isn't the car I accident online? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, not quite. We'd actually use a different word.
Reserved online.
Yeah, and we actually pronounce reserved
Reserved.
like, yeah, reserved.
Bit. Reserved.
Reserved. So this isn't the car I reserved online. Reserved. And so hold on, I'm gonna get Tati a picture of a tire.
I'll put a link of a
There you
flat
go. Thanks,
tire.
Aldona. Yeah. So Aldona actually sent you a picture of a flat tire on the chat box. If you go there. Okay, and Joao, can you try the next sentence?
Sorry. I my keys in my car. Run? What's run? No.
Not run.
I lock it. Okay, I locked my keys in my car.
Good. And we actually pronounce locked a little bit differently. It sounds like locked.
Locked.
Yeah, I locked my keys in my car.
Okay.
Good. And so what about the next one, Ismail?
I ran out of gas.
Yeah, I ran out of gas. Perfect. And good pronunciation. Aldona, what about the next one?
I got into an accident.
Nice. Nicely done. Got into an accident. And let's have Andre. Can you try the next one?
So, my car is making a lot of noise.
Nice. Good job. My car's making a lot of noise. Tati, what about the next one?
The battery is dead.
Good. My battery is dead. And let's have Lana. Can you try the last one?
Can you give me a get card?
Not quite. This is a hard one.
A jump.
Yeah, a jump start. What's a jump start?
That's maybe we can't see it at the moment.
Excuse me?
the stars that we can see it one moment, mm, I can explain that.
When we put keys in a car and press the one pedal down the car, and the car made noise.
Set off immediately. Yeah.
Ah.
Accumulator. Look at that. Accumulator.
Yeah, so when you use another car's battery to start your car,
Okay.
so you connect it with jumper cables. These are called jumper cables. Jumper cables. But yeah, and so when you've got a dead battery, you need a jump start. Any questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions here? Okay, so if there are no questions, let's go to the next page. And let's have Lana, can you read the title and the paragraph?
Tourism. Talk about the pros and cons of mass tourism and the effect it has or might have on local communities and the environment. Use the picture for example.
Nice, that sounded really good. The only thing I saw, maybe pictures. Pictures.
Pictures.
Yeah. An easy way of saying it, pictures. Pictures. Yeah, and that'd be really good. So nice job with your pronunciation of tourism, communities, environment. That was really great, Lana. Joao, can you begin? Can you start the conversation?
With the first picture.
So you don't have to use the pictures. The pictures just might help. So just the pros and cons of mass tourism and the effects.
I think a lot of people in a beautiful beach can dirt the beach.
Having a lot of tourists on the beach can make the beach dirty or can pollute the beach.
Yes.
Can pollute the beach. Can you repeat that sentence, Joao?
Having a lot of tourists on the beach can pollute the beach.
Nice. Okay, that's good. And Ismail, what are some other pros and cons?
Mass tourism create an income for some touristic countries. People have an opportunity to see historical places and museums. But there are some cons. It creates air pollution, noise pollution, and it boosts consumerism in my country.
Okay, are you trying to say it boosts consumerism in my country, or are you starting a new sentence within my country?
Yes, I mean it boosts consumerism in my country.
Okay.
There is a system, Joshua, in my country. everything includes at 5-star hotels. If you go there, actually, you see many foods on the stage, many desserts, fruits, foods. You can eat and drink lots of things. There is a, how can I say, actually,
like a buffet? We call that a buffet.
You open, yes, open buffet.
Yeah, buffet. Good. Okay, so definitely. So having lots of tourism creates this idea of consumerism, where people maybe consume too much, they eat too much, they do too much, they
drink too much.
Yeah, they live in excess. Maybe, definitely. I think that's a good point.
Noise.
Yeah, that too. Aldona, can you think of any other pros and cons?
Okay, I may start with cons. I think mass tourism creates crowd, and it's a perfect situation for the pickpockets.
It's a perfect situation for pickpockets. Can you repeat pickpockets?
Pickpockets. Pickpockets.
Yeah, good. Pickpockets. And so what are some pros then? Or some other cons?
You may meet a lot of new friends. You may make a lot of friends. New friends. And pro? Lots of new friends. And the budget is to boost up of a country. The budget of a country may boost up.
Okay, so we could say we could just use the possessive. A country's budget might increase. Can you repeat that sentence?
Yes, a country's budget might increase.
Yeah, good. Or it might increase a country's budget. But good, I think that's great. Does anybody else have anything they want to add? Or any questions on this page? Anything to add or any questions?
I can add. Sorry, teacher. Can I say?
Yeah, go for it.
I can set all of that that was talked recently in a couple of phrases. Cons is that mass tourism is gonna to spoil environment, and pros is that mass tourism is gonna to make income for budget.
Okay, a pro is that it's going to make it what?
Pros is that mass tourism is gonna make more income for local budget. Yeah.
Sorry, Ismail, that's a great thing to say. Ismail, can you read your sentence?
Mass tourism play an important role for world peace because people from different countries met each other and it creates a cultural change between them.
Good. Only a couple of small things. We'd say plays. So mass tourism is the third person singular, so it plays an important role for the world peace because people from different countries meet each other. So present tense, or just general, they meet each other, and it creates a cultural, and then we'd say a cultural exchange. Instead of a cultural change, a cultural exchange
Exchange, yes.
between them. But nicely done. That's a great sentence. I think that's a really good point. Does anybody else have any last comments or questions on this page? Any last comments or questions? Okay, good. Let's go on to this. Let's go on to this next page. I don't know. Let's skip that. Let's try a role play, and let's have Tati. Can you play and can you read this first role?
You are a bus driver. Hello,
Yeah,
this
Yeah. So just
driver and tourists want to see the Corcovado statue in Rio de Janeiro, but they pronounce the name incorrectly. Correct them and tell them how to get to the statue. Oh my God, I don't know. Is it?
and so the only thing I saw was Corcovado. Corcovado.
Corcovado.
Yeah. Corcovado. Okay, and let's have Joao. Can you read this next role?
You are a tourist. You are asking a bus driver how to get to Corcovado. He doesn't understand you. Try to explain where you want to go using other words.
Nice. Okay, and can you guys play those roles? Can you play those roles?
Okay. You are a tourist, ask me. I'm a bus driver. Beep beep.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I need to go a place, a very beautiful place. Oh, I don't can pronunciate this name.
Yes, I don't understand you. Where do you want to go?
And it's a mountain, very beautiful and very famous in this city.
Mountain?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe it's a statue.
It's a place very high, and we have a statue on this place.
You mean a statue? You mean
Sorry, Aldona. The can't hear you. Can you repeat?
But you speak to Tatiana.
Sorry, Tatiana. Okay.
Okay, explain me where you want to go.
Everybody who go to Rio de Janeiro wants to go to this place.
You mean the same place with the statue?
Corcovado.
Corcovado.
Yes, Corcovado. It's that place.
Okay.
Okay, and it sounds like we're both getting a little bit choppy. Yeah, and thank you guys all for the positive feedback. We've got a few more minutes. Let's go into a new page, and let's talk about this comic. Ismail, can you read the comic?
Tom, this is Kate from the office. Boy, you are a hard person to reach when you are on vacation.
Nice. Okay, and so this is great. And Ismail, can you ask Aldona the first question?
Aldona, what do you think about this comic?
It's pretty funny, especially his shell that he keeps close to his ear.
Okay, especially the shell that he keeps close to his ear. Really good grammar. So why do you think he's talking on a shell? He looks kind of surprised. So I think he might be surprised. So what's the meaning of this? What's it mean? Does anybody have any ideas?
If there are no phones, he must use a shell.
Okay. So because there's no phone, he needs to use a shell. It doesn't look like he wanted to use the shell. He looks kind of surprised, I think, to me. So it looks like he's on vacation, and maybe somebody from work is saying, "You're a really hard person to reach when you're on vacation." What's that mean? What's it mean about maybe working or taking vacation in society today? What's it mean about taking vacation in society today?
Probably.
Maybe Joao, what do you think?
I think it's a moment what you forget your work, your job.
Okay, so it's a moment where you forget your job. Yeah, but I think it's saying that, even if you're on the beach and you don't have a cell phone, so maybe Ismail, can you explain a little bit?
Yes, Joshua, in today work environment, we can not go out because the communication environment catch us everywhere. But when we are on vacation, we want uh, get a rest, and we want to go away from the work and work environment. But it is impossible nowadays because we have cell phones, and our work friends can catch us with this appliance.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it is not a real holiday for us
I think
because
that's
our body is on holiday, but our thoughts uh, turn back to our workplace and come again to holiday site. It is a different process for a human brain, I think.
okay. I think that's good. I think that's really good. So I think it's exactly what the comic is saying. That today, even when people are on vacation and they're trying to get away from work, people from work often seem to find a way to get in touch with them, even if they don't want to be in touch. And the joke here is that somebody from work managed to call this man on a seashell instead of a cell phone. And so he's very surprised that he's getting a call from work from a seashell. It's just saying you can never really get away. And so that's the point of this one. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
Yes, can we say that he tried to recede from the world?
Yeah, he tried to recede from the world. He tried to get away from work. Recede is good. We'd use recede like a receding hairline, or like to just move back a little bit. it might not be perfect for this expression, received from the world, but it would work for sure. That's a good sentence. Okay. And so unfortunately, I do have to leave. I have another class right after that, right after this. So if you want to come and see me there, I'd love to have all of you guys. If not, hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon, and have a really good day.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a
Bye-bye.
nice night.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, teacher. Bye bye.